Huddy Sports presents a live Huddy production. Keep up to date, huddysports.co.nz.
Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning, from quick fixes to full renovations. He's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
The Huddy Hui, Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro.
Duos like
Having the last word.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here.
And Cassie Murphy.
And with G and Hickton Funeral Directors, you can. With a prepaid funeral plan, you can make it as relaxed or as formal as you like, with music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
Let our family care for your family. For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to gianhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning, from quick fixes to full renovations. He's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. Here at Hutt Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Hutt Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. Drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning, from quick fixes to full renovations. He's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
The Huddy Hui. Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as hosts Brad Hudson interviews rugby players.
Huddy Sports presents a live Huddy production.
Across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify.
Keep up to date. huddysports.co.nz.
YouTube and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Piki mai, kake mai ki te whanganuiatara, ki te upoko o te ika, ki te awa kairangi mo tēnei o ngā kēmu whakaharahara. It is the Wellington Rugby League Grand Final Day here at the Hutt Recreation Ground. Big shout out to Huddy Sports streaming all 3 games today. And a massive day indeed. Kei te whiti mai a tamanui te rā, he rangi mokopuna iai ki ngā kōrero, as we see pictures of the beautiful ground today. And big shout out to all of our tātaraki, tamariki who have just taken the field. I see the Randwick Kingfishers, Upper Hutt Tigers, Whiti Te Rā in the mix. Yes, here we are. And proud to announce that we've got an all-wahine commentary team. I think we're making history here for the Wellington Rugby League competition. Join in the commentary box with Anya Hape and Tash Taulalei. Mihana kia kōrua.
Morena.
How you feeling? Yes. I mean, you guys have been in this position before. Grand final day, Anya. What do you think the girls are going through today?
I was just watching their warm-ups before. I think the girls look reasonably relaxed, to be fair. And that's probably the tone you want to take on a day like this.
Tash, yourself, Randwick Kingfishers, past, but also good to see 2 sides in the final today. The girls just fell short last week, but how's it been in the build-up for the Kingfishers this week?
For the men, yeah, I think they've been. It's been a bit of a while since our Randwick reserves have been in grand finals sort of play, but I think they've been doing really well, sort of studying what they need to do and hopefully get the job done today.
I just want to talk about the pathways for wahine in rugby league. Anya, you've been a huge part of that development for our girls, not only in the general rugby league space, but Māori rugby league. But you must be happy to see pathways for our girls.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. The last few years has been a huge catapult into that space, and it's exciting to see a couple of those young ones that are coming through those pathways at the moment, lining up for Wainui today. A few of the babies, and no doubt, they're not strangers to this level of football. So, yeah, they're really going to bring it, and that'll be a nice exposure to our game. Nice,
and good to see it. In fact, the youth, a lot of youth. I did a referee to a few games this season in the wahine. Young ones coming through. I think some are under the age of 17, probably have to get special dispensation to be playing today. But any sort of players to watch out for, Tash?
I think they always bring sort of, players that you've never sort of seen before taking the field. But, Wainui's got a few players there that stand out quite a bit. But I think with the experience of, some of the older players, they pretty much shine on the field. So, yeah, there's lots there to look at. So it's really good.
Just the competition in general today, Anya. The women's competition this year, a shorter season from normal, but are you happy with the growth and the numbers coming through?
Oh, look, always happy just to have a competition, to be fair. I think that's the blessing to those that are involved in the space and want to see our game elevate. A little bit of working out there with some of the grounds being closed for some of our rounds and having to push us out a little bit. Some teams were struggling for numbers, but at the end of the day, we got the competition underway, and now we're here on a beautiful day like this.
Yes, rangi moko puna, Tash. I just want to touch on, some of the young girls that are currently playing in Australia. I think Te Awa Puketapu's daughter, the Lafias, sort of just came back to from Australia last week. And so, the pathways. How's it going this year? I know you do a lot of Māori Rugby League, Anya. The pathways for our girls is as healthy as. Good to see the Wahines, the Warriors. So, at least they've got something to strive for.
Yeah, definitely. I was just in Aussie a couple of weeks ago, actually, and I was over there, had some time to go out to the Devils and see the veteran herself, Tawny Burgess, over there playing her craft finally after many years of playing over here in New Zealand. Got to catch up with Ree and Hanua, the young ones from Wainui. And then, crossed over to a few other clubs to see some of our other ladies. Tara Kerr's over there playing. Kyla Birch is there. So it was really, really cool to see our Wellington ladies out there applying their craft and doing great things. They all look really happy. And then obviously you've got Marire Puketapu up there at the top level with the Warriors, which has been really exciting. And Shakira Baker also in the mix there, who obviously is no stranger to professional sport.
Now, the sides today, Porirua, Valkyrie, I think they're going for 3 in a row. Am I corrected there? Or was it 4 in a row?
4.
This is going to be 4. Yeah, this is going to be 4. I think 2022. There was actually a Ramwick Valkyrie final. Tash played in that one. And then the last 2 have been with Te Aroha. So, I have no doubt that they're wanting to continue that winning streak today.
Well, ladies, thank you very much for supporting our beautiful game today. I'm looking forward to your guys' call. This brother's going to get out of the box because it's all about mana wahine today. So, e te whānau, we're going to hand over the kōrero, nā kai kōrero mo te rangi nei, calling out mana wahine, Wellington Women's Premier Grand Final, Anya Hape and Tash Taulale. Kia koutou te wā.
Kia ora te whānau. We're going to kick off today with our team list. I'll start with the Wainui Lioness Grand Final team list. Just looking at this list, there's some real young blood coming through there and also some experienced heads. So I think they've got a well-balanced squad and they're going to look to do really well. So pulling up at fullback in number 1 is Hoana Hori Hohepa. Number 2, Manaia Maxwell Puhotaua. She just returned from Aussie. In the centre pairings, you've got Tara Leota and Natahia Pasene. And then the other wing on the other edge is Risha Leota, one of the young ones. In the halves, you've got a real experienced old head there, Matt Collins, partnered up with one of the young bucks, Mariah Nichols. Coming in at prop, you've got Kelly Lomalili Tuiatua, aroha mai for that pronunciation, and also another veteran of the game, Louis Tangtutu, wearing number 10. Second row, you've got Kitty Grombeck and Kyla Mere Pasene. Kyla's another young buck coming through representative pathways. She's already achieved so much. And then rounding off that starting lineup at 13 in the back there is Melia Cooper Cummings, who's come across from the Valkyrie. So that'll be interesting. Impact coming off the bench. Yet again, another veteran, Teina Puketapu, Mary Lee Sa'u, Nessa Galuifa, Lave Porirua, and Zazu Pepere Buchanan. That's the Wainui Lioness for the Grand Final 2025.
And for the Porirua Valkyrie Women's, we've got at fullback Lords Paifua. In the wing, we've got Hinemaya Sayaki. And in the centres, Aramisi Vivian Nawaku Tapu. Sorry for that pronunciation. And then in number 4, we've got Beryl Ina. And at number 5, we've got Jade Paki. In the halves, we've got Acacia Omere. And number 7, Maya Ricard. So the prop, Amy Gazard, and in the hooker, Sherry Burgess, who is no stranger to grand final games. So be good to see Sherry out there leading the way. And the other prop, we've got Tina Paulo. Second row is Toi Lotoaso and Indiana Russell Lear. And in number 13, Kat Wira Kohu. Impact players is Sanita Lavave, Nikita Stiala, Val Lanuivao, Nia Latu, and Alex Dowse.
So there you have it, whānau. We've got 2 really strong lineups today. One full of youth and experience, which are going to bring that strong. And the other side is a new-look team for the Valkyrie. But they've applied the same trade this year, regardless of who's on the field, and they're going to bring it strong today. Who do you think the key positions are going to be here that's going to steer the teams around the park there, Tash?
Well, I think for the Lioness, it definitely will be Matt Collins. veteran of the game. She's played for a long time in the Kiwi Ferns as well, so she knows what needs to be done in these big moments. So I think she'll be leading the team around for the Lioness, and obviously Sherry Burgess for the Valkyrie as well.
Yeah, mentioned.
Yeah, and Kat Wirakohu as well. She's Kiwi Fern, and came to us from Auckland, so she's been here for a while. So I think there'll be a lot of leadership on the field today.
Absolutely. I think shifting Keishan to 9 up against Sherry and 9, that's going to be a real key role there for just controlling that momentum and giving that extra guidance, and then pushing Mariah Nichols out to half, a young buck that's taken on a big position. But yeah, I think that's a really clever move. I think I'll keep my eyes on Keishan Sherry and see how they perceive the game and what they do off the back of that.
Yeah, and I think with Valkyrie they have some really strong runners in the forward pack. So
they do.
And what both teams really like to do is to shift the ball after the third, fourth sort of tackle. So yeah, be interesting to see what they do that shift.
Yeah, definitely. Similar game plan. I think they they sort of work hard in the middle and earn the right to then hit their edges. So yeah, that sets us up for an exciting game.
Yeah.
Perfect conditions out here as well, whānau. If you're listening to the live stream and you're not far from the Hutt Rec, head on down. It's a beautiful day here.
Yeah, I think it was cold earlier this morning, as it has been in Wellington the last couple of months, but today's beautiful. I would have loved to have been playing today. My time's gone.
Yeah.
Our time's gone, Anya.
Yeah,
So
well.
now we're here. Now we're here commentating.
Yeah,
How
I was
about that?
mentioning to you before, if we did our coaching jobs right, we might have been here. But never mind, we've got the second best seat in the house.
Yep.
And we'll sit back, and this is the only way we're going to make a grand final these days, so we'll enjoy this time. And just speaking on the coaches, actually, we've got a first-time coach in there with the Valkyrie, the man, Mr. Te Mai Akuhata. He's been in and around the Valkyries for a while, and been a great help to the ladies in different capacities. Huge protector of his ladies, and so I'm excited to see what he brings today. I think it was a bit tough at the start of the year with Tawny Burgess finally moving on to go and give it a good crack over in Aussie. With the Valkyrie, she's pretty much been the everything.
Yeah.
The coach, the player, the manager, everything in between that. So passing on the reins and having these new ones pick up the role and continue, it's really cool to see that they've been able to do that.
Yeah. I think it's tough in women's league, to keep everybody together, and especially with what women have to do, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then try and find time to train and play, some good footy. So
Yeah.
I think it's good to see the teams come together. And I think one of the good things about this season was having Up Hutt Tigers in the mix as well. So having a new team in the competition.
Yeah, having them back. I mean, legendary club, got a great rich history, some really hearty volunteers and whānau that have come through that club over the years. So it has been really cool to see them back out there. We're only a couple of minutes away, whānau, and we'll get a good kick-off. Nice dry conditions. I'm excited to see where the ball goes today. Team announcements are just happening down at the field at the moment. I think, Wainuiomata, they're just so hearty over the hill there, and they just, they dig deep and they provide all these opportunities to keep the game alive at all levels. And you see Renee Davies coming in at manager. She's the manager of all managers. Herself and her partner, Jermaine Pesenia, have been played a huge role in the game over there, especially with Ngā Hauawhau Wainuiomata. And they just continue to do great things. So big mihi to all you hearty community members and volunteers over there in Wainuiomata.
Yeah, the ladies being out there. Do you remember going out there like that, Anya? Getting ready for kickoff? The nerves?
No, I remember the only grand final that I did make, Taina decided to break my leg in the semi. So while yous all ran out, I hobbled out because no one helped me on my crutches. But just watching the ladies go out there, you know, there's some real strike power there. Indiana Russell Leah, she is a player of the future. They played her at centre last week against you guys, and just to even have the privilege of having someone of her ability, size and strength on an edge, you know, and allowing her to move out from the middle, that's something that not a lot of teams are able to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she brings today. In the halves pairing, Acacia, I think she's one of the Acacia Umere, I think she's one of the most underrated players in our game because she is amazing. She's got all the skill sets. She pretty much plays every role, and she slots in at half to direct the team today, which is really cool to see. There goes that referee. Sporting the new Wellington Rugby League referee uniforms that I know she told me personally that she absolutely loves them. And she looks great in them. So, I'm wishing her a good game as well. And we're about to kick off whānau. Valkyrie are kicking off, Wainu receiving. So Kitty Brombrick takes the first hit up on the edge there. Second hit, nice powerful run there. But Valkyrie are up for the challenge. I think that's Melia in there wearing the headgear. She's just crossed over from the Valkyrie. Come to give it a crack over in Wainui.
Yep.
Here we go. What's Matt got? Deciding to take it in. I mean, they had great shape out there. I think there's something nice coming on the edge there, on the left-hand edge.
I think with players like Matt, you just don't know what she's going to do with the ball in hand, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just the way she carries it. You just don't know.
So the best thing to do is just to tackle her, put her down. Okay, Valkyrie's got their first attack of the game. That was actually a really good set from Wainui.
It was.
Yeah.
Nice and simple. Completed, which is always a great thing. Let's see if they can hold Valkyrie down here.
Oh, we got our first first mistake of the game.
And here we have it. This is obviously the area that you never really want to have mistakes in your red zone. It can be quite costly. Our ref setting the first scrum of the game. You can see Mac out there just communicating with her line. So the assignment's been set. And there she goes again. You never know what she's going to do.
Yeah, right.
Here
so
we
you
go.
can see these numbers out
Yes.
there for Wainui, so
Yes.
see what they do.
But let's keep it in the middle of the field for now.
Good line speed from Valkyrie.
Yeah. Got some shape out there. Just wondering when they're going to pull the trigger. Oh, turnover ball.
So I think with this game, it's whoever is on defense the most, I think. Because ball in hand, both teams are really dangerous on attack.
They are. I think you've got some young, fit legs out there in that Wainui team that will be able to handle the test of time when it comes to the minutes in the game. Here we go. Amy. Really love this girl. I tell you, I don't actually know her personally, but I've sort of been following her journey. She's got great footwork. She's a workhorse all day. I love watching her.
Big fan of Amy Ayan.
Another one of the young ones at fullback, Hoana. Been playing age grades levels, been playing at Māoris. She keeps it safe and takes the ball first in. Another one of the young ones. Going to grind it away through their backs. 3 tackles deep and they're already in great field position. As we said before, it looks like both teams are going to stick to that game plan and grind up the middle and then strike on the edges. Oh, nice little kick through from Mac. I think, Valkyrie are letting her have a bit too much space. we all know that when Mac's got the ball in hand and you give her too much space, she's devastating. So, you know, especially that close to the line. So if Valkyrie can work to get their line speed up a bit quicker, they'll see that option shut down, which will be good for them.
Amy taking a hit up.
Yep. Doesn't shy away from the work, that one. Valkyrie got a lot of rugby players in here, cross coders, which is really cool to see.
See Sherry getting her players up.
Here we go, Indy. Yep.
Indiana, sorry.
Yep. She's not easy to take down, so, you know, Wainuiomata have done well not to give away too many post-contact meters when she's got ball in hand. The veteran, Kat Kohu, look, she kicks as well.
She does, but that was taken comfortably by Wainuiomata footwork.
Yep.
Still really early in the game, eh? Both teams are still feeling each other out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Wainuiomata definitely see their game plan taking it up the middle, and they always have numbers out wide. They just haven't gone that side yet.
A lot of the plays happening in the middle of the field, but, you know, as you said, we're only in the opening minutes. Here goes the Cache. Easy meters from dummy half. She's another player, if you give her too much space. She's a great reader of the game and obviously has a lot of experience under her belt. So, you know, if she still sees players on the ground and reloading, you know, she will take that run. Bit too much weight on that one. Gone out on the full. Valkyrie will really want to look at getting out of their red zone, getting some yards up the middle. And, yeah, we haven't seen them up this end of the field yet where they want to be. Strong run there. Good hands.
Yeah, she kicks, she runs.
Good defence, Wainuiomata. They're pushing up quick. Marker's popped out really early. Oh, got an offload. Valkyrie have got some shape set up here. Let's see what they can do. Mac putting on one of her signature hits. Looking a little bit unorganised out there, Valkyrie.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky. That's unfortunate. Valkyrie can breathe a little bit now. They're now finally in some good field position. So, you know, this is where they obviously always like to be. See what they can do with this off the back of the scrum. Looking to set up deep. Nice. What are they going to do? Got an offload? Too easy. And that's what I mean with Valkyrie. As soon as they're in good field position, they are dangerous. Talk us through that, Tash. No, I will. Basically, off the back of the scrum there, they were just on the outside post there. They hit for middle twice.
Yeah, and just like I think we talked about earlier before we came upstairs was shifting it out wide, which is what actually both teams are good at. But you know, Valkyrie were in a good space to execute that. So there's a try to. I think that might have been, is it Beryl Ina?
Not too sure who scored that try. Someone on the edge, one of their centres. It could have been. We'll make sure we check that whānau and get back to you with that name.
Yeah. But I think maybe, with the tackling the Wainui just need to, those offloads that Valkyrie are doing, they've done a couple just in this.
Just in that set?
Yeah, just in that set. So they're going to have to really tidy that up. I'd be talking to my girls under the post about that. That was an unsuccessful conversion.
That attempt was from their half, Maya Rickard. New to the game, but I hear she's from the coast and she's actually a pretty good hockey player as well as a rugby player. So, yeah, I watched her play for the first time against you guys last week. Very cool head, applies her trade, just gets her job done. So, yeah, she's another interesting player to look out for. Got Wainui for the restart. All the veterans out there. Teina Puketapu. She's probably figured she couldn't win 2 grand finals the last 2 years with TA, so she's gone to try and win one with Wainui. Wainui getting a bit lazy there. The style of reffing, Lars had a lot of appointments over the last year or two, and she likes a quick game, and she plays very disciplined quite early on. So the girls will know pretty early on, just like that lesson right there, that she's pretty sharp. Restart through Sherry Burgess with Amy taking the first hit up, drawing 3 in the tackle. Big busting run straight off the ruck from Indian Alea, once again drawing 3. These are the kind of numbers that you want your big girls drawing in. Another solid run, and that's what you were saying earlier, eh? Strong direct running. Here we go. They're going back out to that right-hand edge again. Oh. Oh. Mac applied one of her famous shoulders there.
And this is where Valkyrie's really dangerous. They are.
They are. When you've got someone like Sherry Burgess in there at hooker, she's already decided, right, we're hitting the other side. That's the kind of experience that you want in at the ruck. Here we go. They're kicking through, hitting this left edge. Oh, tippy toeing down there.
Nice,
solid defence on that edge, absolutely. Got a restart on the team with Wainui. Taina's put her hand up for a breather.
I was just going to say, she comes and she does kick off and then she goes off. Because you can.
Because
right?
you can.
Because we can. We can do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of young blood out there that can, we'll have a little rest and no doubt we'll see her back out there again soon. Nice busting run. Louis.
Tangi Tutu, eh?
Yeah.
If she wins if they win the grand finals today, that'll make her a double this year, yeah, for
Batoni Rugby, yes.
Rugby Club.
Yes.
And for Wainui.
Look, she's getting another veteran break because she can.
Yes. You get those cards when you get to our age and you've been playing as long.
And they're actually only young bucks too, but in our game, they're dinosaurs. We are too. Okay. Got another scrum happening out here. Valkyrie feed. Nice. That's one of, what Keish has. She had inside, outside options and long ball options. And, the way that she carries the ball and how she goes into the line, you never know what she's going to get up to. Quick scoot on the edge here. Wainui's defence is strong. I think they just need to get off the line a little bit quicker because they've got the strength to be able to shut down.
Yeah, well, I think, we're almost 15 minutes into the game. I don't know whether fatigue is setting in because at the start of the game, they were really good at getting up off that line and shutting down the Valkyrie options.
Great field position here. Comfortable with spreading that ball now, and here we go. We're hitting that same edge yet again. Right, we've got our centre bringing the ball back in.
Good tackle from Millie.
It's putting it on the boot yet again and hitting that same edge. The in goal. Oh. Oh.
Oh, what a nice dive.
It's a Keish trying to pull a bit of a Greg Inglis move there.
You can see the ball being kicked into the end goal. A nice dive there. Some of us can't do those sort of dives. Not unless you're in a swimming pool. But, yeah, well done to Valkyrie. Keeping Wainui on the defence there.
Max big boot to get us restarted. Valkyrie will go again. Strong defence. Amy up again. What a workhorse. Haven't seen her, although she probably hasn't got a veteran card yet to be able to come off when she wants. Indy. Man, she is a threat.
Oh, that didn't look good. That did not look good.
She's only just recovered from injury. I think it's on that knee. Not too sure though. Hopefully she's okay. I did see a bit of a twist there.
Good stronger. She's such a strong runner though.
She is. She is. It's body on the line material when she's got ball in hand. Oh, and even off the ball in defence.
Hope it's just a bit of a stinger.
Yeah, hopefully.
She's getting up, so that's good.
Her mum will be in the crowd somewhere. Her heart's probably just stopped.
As long as she's not on the field.
Yeah, she's been. Yeah.
Who did that?
Next minute she might go running out there. Yeah, it's been a little bit tough for Indy. She's had some injuries over the last year that has just slightly set her back. But she's young, she's fit, she's motivated. And she'll do right to get herself back out there.
Yeah, so she spent some time. Was it the Manly?
She was over there with Manly. Yeah, she's done 2 seasons now over there with Manly under 19s, the Tasha Gale grade. And then has come back. No doubt she'll head back over. Nice. Good run. There's that footwork from Acacia. I tell you, there's not much she can't do.
Oh, those offloads.
Those offloads. Nice and low around the ruck. You can't trust Sherry in there.
I think their lines are just a little bit flat. If they were, if you have their forwards running at full pace, I think they'll probably get through that line.
Yeah, looks like they're just trying to, do a bit of a hit and bash before they spread it wide. See Wainui.
Oh, there we go. Oh, play on? Okay.
Okay. Nope, wasn't a knock on. Play on's the call. See the centre, Wainui on the edge is, sort of pushing up. She's coming out of the line quick. There we go, simple spread. She's back. It's all good to shoot up because that shuts down those outside options. But if your inside's not shooting up with you, it just creates that big gap.
Absolutely.
Got to get those comms right because it's a good tactic to use, but everyone needs to be on the same page and mirror each other.
Is that Tyra Leota that's out there in the centres for Wainui? I think it is her, but I thought she was quite impressive last year in the Wellington Orcas team.
Yeah, look, I agree. I don't actually know her personally, but watching her, she's great on that edge. She's quick, she's strong, she's got good footwork, runs great lines. I think that's something that really shone through last year in Orcas. Mac with the tip on. Here we go. You see probably the first line break up the middle there.
Oh, she's
through number one, Hoana Hori Hohepa, and she is away. Look at those young, youthful legs going for it. And a try under the sticks for Wainui. Well done. Have a look at the replay of that whānau.
That speed. I don't think there was anyone going to catch her.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. But that all came from the experience out there of Matt Collins. She took the ball all the way to the line, got some defenders to commit to her, and then it was just a simple tip on with her fullback come flying in on the inside. Well done, Wainui.
Oh, Acacia's taking the conversion for Wainui Lioness.
She is. Yeah, we'll probably see the 2 points. I actually don't want the commentator's curse. I'll let her kick it first. And it's that simple, really. You want to give the ball carrier too much time and space. It allows them to do what Mac just did there.
Yeah, and I think to be perfectly honest, in the last 3 years, Valkyrie have not really been contested in it. Like this, in this, first 20 minutes. Usually they're all attack and scoring tries. The closest team that came to giving them, a really good run, Te Aroha.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Why talking about the 2022 grand final, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, hey, I was there too. We don't talk about that. Actually, we're not talking about any other finals. Love the Valkyrie, though. Some of the players in there, they're the sisters. We sort of head off and play in a number of tournaments outside the season. So it's a great way through Māori's pathways and attending different tournaments and things to get to know players in other teams. And it's been really cool to see the bonds being made with the girls across teams, just like how it was back in the day.
Yeah. And, we've always had rugby players come across and play both codes. Really cool to see Sunita Lavave from North's Rugby playing. She's a veteran of North's Rugby Union.
Yeah, no, awesome.
Cool to see her out there. Even when we played against them last week, she was giggling that she was actually out there.
Well, they've gone for the short. Well done. And this is what Valkyrie do. It's very, very hard to rattle them. Not often they're down on the scoreboard, but it just doesn't really seem to faze them. They just look at next job, and what they've done is they've come back, kick off, confident. They've gone short, and they've managed to get the ball back. Just checking with her touchies there.
Speaking of Sunita, I'm pretty sure that's her getting ready to take first.
Here we go. Veteran North rugby player. I think Paraplim, Porneke, Petone. There's a few rugby clubs represented out there today. And they're just going to work. I imagine it's going to be same game plan. They're just going to grind up the middle, possibly for 3, and then they've got a nice deep shape happening out there on their right edge. And here we go. Nice short. They had some shape there to go back door. Maybe a simple hands. They're a real threat out on that edge. I think the Wainui left edge D just needs to communicate more and understand what their policies are going to be. And then Kat coming back with the kick.
Oh, and there we go. Nice
Well done.
catch from
Great
Valkyrie.
take. Great take. And that was through number... I'm blind. It's hard to see the
wasn't
numbers.
really anything much going on in there, and just Kat just had a look at the numbers.
Yeah, well, they've done it 3 or 4 times now. Where they've hit up the middle, they've tried one edge, and then they've kicked towards the other corner. So Kat's quite good at identifying kicking to the corners, to the coffin as they call it. You know, it's a great place to be able to get a good connected tight D line up in those corners, and it's probably the hardest place to attack from for attackers. So I'm pretty sure they're going to keep doing that because it's working for them. And just like that, Valkyrie are back on top with a kick to come. I'm imagining the talk behind the post there is all about their defence policies. I think they're struggling to get that shift. But, I mean, that was unlucky. But great for Valkyrie, obviously. Maya Rickard taking the attempt. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Won't say anything, that's what my temple looked like.
Not usual to see a kick like that, though, actually.
Not normal, but it happens. You never know what you're going to get in the women's game. We've seen some interesting things this season, or every season. Some good ones.
And just a quick shout out to the sponsors of the women's competition, Wainuiomata.
They've been doing some good things. It's been really awesome to have their presence in and around our game. Got some great information to share, and it's you know, it's just about empowering women. Valkyrie, you know, get the research strong.
Good run.
Huge bolting run there from Kat. They've got that duo shape going on. They've got both their halves playing on the same side, which I think is, really clever. You've got Keish and Maya connecting up. We're in the middle of the park. Let's see what they do. And once again...
And all the time in the world to think about where she's going to kick.
Yep. She's making it look really cool. Nice take there from, that's Natahia. I think the numbers are a little bit different to what I've got on my sheet here.
What was the call there? Bit of a high tackle. Just a little, just on his shoulders.
Should have relied on Ren's list. She's got all the numbers here. Easy meters. Well, the vet's back out there. Louie looks like she's set up to take the first hit. Strong carry. Nice inside ball. Coming on in the pink headgear. I think this is... Need to have a look because I think I really like her name. Zazu?
Oh, Zazu.
I don't know her personally, but when I heard the name, I thought that's a cool name.
Let's see what Mac's going to do.
Holding that pass up and creating those, that space there. Wainui really need to take advantage of this opportunity here. They're in a great position on the park. The young buck, Kyla Mere. She's a force to be reckoned with out on the field. Actually off the field as well, to be fair. Oh, long ball. Caught Valkyrie napping.
Oh, wow.
Good work. Who spotted that?
That was Keisha.
Oh, of course it was.
Yes.
Nice, hard, solid run in the replay there, Whānau, by Kyla Pasene.
I know, and even in that you can see Keisha looking out.
Looking at, yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
and there you
she
go.
already spotted it. She knew where she was off to. Well done, Wainui. This is going to be a real grind here. Keisha's got a big assignment there from the corner. These are Tana's specialties, this area of the field. I'm surprised she might be still taking her veteran break. Nice strike. Didn't quite have the legs, but nice strike.
So just 4 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, and only two points in it. Sets us up for a great second half.
So this is actually the first time Wainui and Valkyrie have met this season.
Yeah, I was just thinking that because there was a default that occurred in the rounds, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to thought earlier whether they had actually played each other. It would have been a great game during the season. Just judging by what's happening out there at the moment, this probably would have been their biggest test of the season.
Yeah.
So I don't think Valkyrie have ever lost the game.
No, they haven't.
No, yeah. You guys came close with a draw at the start of the season?
Very close. We don't talk about that.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's another thing we don't talk about.
Yeah, you can see Tana out there directing.
Oh, yep, she's back. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
throwing the arms. So, yeah, here we go. Should probably try and coerce the ref at some point. Nice inside ball there. I mean, they're hitting their points on the field. Another penalty. Valkyrie just needs to learn a little bit of discipline off here. Lara's not someone that mucks around in the ruck. She likes to keep it clean. And she'll be reminding players all day about that. So restart for Wainui. Going to the short. Oh. Got 3 on this edge here, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
hunting for that intercept.
Yes. Is that Jay Pucky? Yes, it was. Oh, here she comes. Mac's not easy to stop, so well done, Valkyrie. Let's just see if they can get nice and low and tight around the ruck.
Oh.
Oof.
That turnover ball. Yep.
Yeah. That was a pass at the feet.
And that was Valkyrie coming off fast off the line, which is what they needed to do. Shut down the Lioness.
Valkyrie will be thankful for that error. Never know, had that have made Tana's hands, who knows what would have happened. Sure she'll have something funny to say about that later. Right, just setting a scrum on the 10. Oh, here we go. Valkyrie just going to grind out.
Yeah, they just need to get themselves out of here.
Yeah. I know we're going to try and get up as quick as they can. I think Mac's going to work out there on that edge. She's going to try and shut down those opportunities quickly.
Yeah, and I think because she knows there's not much time left
Yeah.
to go, so she just needs to.
And empty the tank and have a bit of a break, eh?
One of the things Valkyrie's really good at is getting up fast play ball.
They are. Another rugby convert out there carrying the ball. Here we go. Ball to boot again through Katwira Kohu.
Good take.
Tahia Pasini. Safe take. All Keish taking the short side. Oh! That could have been crucial, but with dying seconds.
Was
Be able
that
to get a
incorrect
rest.
play the ball? What
Incorrect,
was-
play the ball. Yeah.
Oh, I think tapped it forward.
I think when she played the ball and it went back, her foot was still on the ball and it rolled back forward. Take a scrum on the 20. 20 in, I should say. It's always nice getting some points on the board just before half time. See if they can pull that off. Maya Rickard take the ball to the line. Dummy and decide to go herself. Great footwork. Sherry's coming in here. She's got something. They've really favoured that right edge, and you can see why. Nice busting run up the
good
middle
work.
there. The Valkyrie jersey numbers are tiny. It's always, it's
Yeah,
always
who
rattled
is
me.
that?
I can't see them. They're
'Cause
like
they all look like number 7.
yeah. Little
Oh,
numbers.
here we go. Hands.
Oh, the one
Ooh.
hand offload didn't quite connect. Oh,
I know we'll be wanting La to be blowing that whistle for half time already.
yeah. They put a little bit too much kaha in that. I think the tackle was complete. Oh, they'll look real dangerous here. I think we know what's coming up. Nice. I think that's that Risha Leota, possibly. Or
And there we go, half time.
and that's it. That's it, whānau. That's the first half done. And what an exciting half that was. 10 points to 8, Wainui Lioness. Well, that's us, e te whānau. We're going to wrap up. Join us back here very, very shortly for the second half of the Wellington Rugby League Women's Final for 2025. Between Porirua and Wainui Lioness, the score being 10-8 Wainui.
to the Manawahi Women's Grand Final, Wainui Lioness versus the Porirua Valkyrie. Score is 10-8 Wainui. It was very tight first half, Anya?
It was. I really enjoyed that. It's probably most fast-paced final I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I don't think neither of the teams are giving sort of leeway to each other. But like we said, this is the first time they've actually met in the season. So usually when you do play a team in the season, you sort of know which players to look out for and what their game plans sort of lean towards. But this is for both teams.
Yeah. Look at this crowd brewing up. It's a beautiful day down here at the fields, and there's a good crowd here for the ladies, which is awesome. Obviously, it'll pack up when it gets to the men's, but supporting the ladies' game is really exciting. So it's really cool to see how many people are here today. See all the Hutt Wainui supporters out there. They just done their classic walk through the halftime walk from post to post with their coat of arms. Really, really cool to see.
Yeah, I think the women's competition always gets really good support from the community. So,
what do you think about having the women's finals on the same day as the men?
You really want to talk?
No comment. Oh, no comment.
No, I think it's cool. It's cool, but personally, I think our women deserve like a day on their own to have their grand final. I mean, we always play on a Sunday, so playing on a Saturday is different.
Yeah. I think back in 2023, we had our final on the Sunday, I think, against Valkyrie, TA and Valkyrie out at Ngāti Toa Park, and that drew a really cool crowd, and it was all about the ladies, which was cool. That's where all the attention was, and we had, I think, the under 14s final curtain raise, which was really cool to see the young bucks out there playing first. But, today's a beautiful day. You've got all teams playing their finals. Win-win.
Exactly. Big day of footy. And even tomorrow we've got our juniors, under 14.
Yeah, really cool.
Boys, under 16s girls and boys playing their grand finals.
And you must be really proud to see Ramwick out there, pretty much in all grades. I mean, that might just be a reach, but it looks like it. I feel like I've seen the Kingfisher logo everywhere lately, and that's really, really cool. Would have been even better if you saw them in the women's final today for the club.
We couldn't have that. Oh, we go, Keisha.
Oh, with the offload. Oh. Unfortunately, I'm thinking Louis should have kept ball in hand there, but I see where she was heading with that. And, hey, early in the second half, you might as well give it a crack. Had she have got that offload out to Kyla Mere, who knows what would have happened with the ball in her hands.
Yeah, and we always got to watch out for Keisha. You give her space and she'll just take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just on Kyla, I think, in terms of those pathways, she's a player that's within it at the moment, as well as a number of other players out there on the field. And it's just been a real cool season for the young ones. We've had multiple players head off over to Aussie to play in the under-17s Lisa Fiola grade in New South Wales there, which she was part of the Penrith Panthers squad. And then also under-19s, we had more players going across, and obviously ladies. It's just been really, really cool to see these young ones get those opportunities and really show what they've got. And then obviously at the top of the game, it's been huge for the likes of Marire Puketapu to get an opportunity with the Warriors. And on them, I think they're playing. I think they're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been really good watching Marire get out there and play. I think it's really special when you see someone, from home.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. They're playing tomorrow. They're at Magic Round. I think all the teams are playing in Newcastle. So she'll be over there. Got a starting role this week. Actually, I think she started last week too. But, she's been lucky enough to play in every game coming off the bench. And she's done really well. It's been cool following her journey. And also Shakira Baker. Otherwise, you know, she would have been here being devastating for the Valkyrie.
And both those players normally play in the backs, right? And they're playing in the forwards.
Yeah, well,
Playing.
you know,
'Cause that's where
you
it
can
is.
put Mariri anywhere. You can put her in the halves. You know, she can be a lock. She can be a centre. She's now a prop at top level. So, you know, she's someone that can hit a number of positions. And Shakira, just imagine, she's a winger in rugby. That's crazy. But at top level footy league, she's a second row, an edge forward there. Currently recovering from a pec injury, I believe. So I don't think we'll see her playing tomorrow. And really cool with those two because they get to live together up there in Auckland. And they're lucky enough to have Michaela Brake as their third flatmate. So, you know, that off the field, I think their experience is, you know, just as good by having been surrounded by each other.
So nothing much has been happening. Really good. Both teams shutting each other down.
Is that a one-on-one strip?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Cool.
From Kitty Bornby.
2-piece out to hit the middle of the park.
I know someone who'll be watching this game today and looking at all the talent out there will be the Wellington Orcas coach, Daniel McEwen.
Yes, well, before getting our commentary, we were meant to watch the game with him actually, but we got called up and got paid the big money to jump on here, so we had to jump ship.
We got promoted.
Yeah,
is it a promotion
yeah.
or is it not? Maybe we'll be fired after this.
But yeah, just on that, obviously the our Wellington women's representative team, the Orcas, has been selected based on sort of season performance, and obviously Coach Daniel McEwen will be watching this game intensely and just rounding off his squad and confirming his players. And there's a lot to like. Nice cutout pass. Nice, and there goes that experience yet again through Acacia.
That was a good, all started here with that Kitty
Brombeck, yes.
Yep. Just throwing off the Valkyrie players, and then pretty simple there. Acacia involved in that again.
Yeah. Well, she spotted coming
Yeah.
up, and she had already indicated to Mac, this is what we're going to do, because I think Kitty's run drew in 3 defenders there, and then they knew they were short on that edge. And the experience came through and said, yeah, give me the ball, long cutout pass. And that's what happens. Valkyrie just couldn't quite adapt and get across fast enough. Well done. I think, you know, just talking about Keisha Tiwimate, she is the only player out there to have been in the last final that Wainui was in, which was back in 2008. So that'll be her, I don't know, you can calculate those numbers and figure out her age from that. But, you know, true veteran with Wainui, and yeah, so really, really cool to see her back out there today almost, how many years ago was that? Heaps. 10,
Ages ago.
17 years ago, 2008, I think. And she's back here today, leading her team in a captaincy role, I believe. She's just about to take this conversion. Once again, nice strike, but just not enough leg or air on it. Wainui are really lucky to have the type of experience that they have out there leading the charge. I mean, you know, do you want to talk Mac up a bit? I'll give you that opportunity. Oh, she's giving me the side eye.
No, you're right. Keisha and Mac, lots of experience there, like we said, Mac's Fern. But also, I think Keisha was in the Māori.
Yeah, she played All Stars.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually,
so
is
that Kat as well?
Yep. Kat's a representative. Just trying to think of the year Keisha played
Sherry
for the
as well. Yep, Sherry played there too.
All Stars. I think it was 2020, might have been 2022. Over in Melbourne anyway. I remember the game being in Melbourne. We were over there.
Yeah, so lots of experience across the park. But yeah, Mac, she's just used to these big games and
Yep.
she'll just perform as she normally does.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's this is Mary Lee Saul.
Oh, yes, she's out there.
Yeah, she's back in league. She was playing
Oh, no, that
the
doesn't look
Samoan
good.
Rugby Union.
Sherry Burgess just limping off the field there. Hope she's okay. She's tough, so, you know,
She is.
if she's coming off there.
If she doesn't limp in a game,
No,
you know, it's not a Sherry Burgess.
No.
Thing. She's not limping, and then she'll come back on and do some great stuff.
just on her, I think, you know, it's different not seeing her out there with her sister Tawny. Caught up with her a few weeks ago and she's doing really well over there. She's learnt heaps and, you know, adapted to the Aussie style of football quite well. She's over there at the North Devils playing in the BMD competition. Their coach is from Auckland, Tasha Davies, another veteran of the game from over here.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Another young one, Courtney Terrell.
From Wainuiomata? Is she
No, she's from Porirua. She was over there on the edge, playing at wing, but she had a really good game. Rihanna Liafa Paki, she was in at starting hooker, and then man, that Hanua Rimoni, she's just carving up. I think she's probably the smallest prop in the game. But the game that I went to watch against the Cutters, she played full game in that prop, and you know she just did not stop. I think she's the leading point scorer for the Devils at the moment. Not points, try line points, just MVP points, I think.
Yeah, I've seen some really good footage of where she's just doing some really cool things. Her dad played for
Yes, and she mentioned that he's just recently moved over there.
yeah, well, he's you know, obviously retired, so following his daughter's journey
Yeah, cool.
league career, but yeah, you know, also he was a workhorse for the playing.
Oh, so it's in the genes, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, another short ball that didn't quite come off for Wainui. I like that they're giving it a crack though, because had that have worked out, she would have been gone. Pick and choosing those moments, at the right time.
Got a replay of that. Yeah, absolutely. If she got that ball, she would have been on.
Yeah. Only one that would have had a chance would have been the ref. Speaking of the ref, La Winnie Tana, I'll tell you, this one doesn't sleep. She literally just got off the plane from Raro. You know, done her under 14. She coaches the Te Aroha under 14s boys. Had their prize giving last night. And now she's here running a muck out there in the women's grand final. But yeah, you know, I've spent a lot of time with Sirala over the last 2 years, and yeah, she's just a workhorse in her own craft. You know, from being a player to a coach, obviously a ref. There's not much that she doesn't do for the local game here, and also in the Māori space. She's a top tier ref up there. And she got her break last year. She got to ref the middle for the Ahi card game, which was the New Zealand Māori Wahine versus Auckland. So that was a real cool pinnacle for her career. But in all honesty, I have no doubt that, you know, if she's going to continue to the top, we might see her in the NRLW reffing one day.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But it's cool, you know. I'd love to see more.
Ooh. Just cutting in there. Yeah,
Try
Valkyrie
saver.
almost got in the corner there, but Wainui's defence held them out and got her over the line. Yeah, well, I'm hoping that she makes to those levels because that's where all my game tickets and that will come from. Perks of having mates that are overachievers.
You can see there that Valkyrie were shifting that ball out. But Wainui, obviously, in the halftime, probably talked about moving the defence
Yeah,
across
definitely.
faster and up.
Just while they're grinding it out of their red zone, what does the junior fixtures look like tomorrow?
Oh, so we got the under 14s boys. We're starting with the under 14s grade. So the boys, Ranwick Kingfishers versus the Upper Hutt Tigers.
Nice.
And then we've got the under 14s girls, Whititera versus.
We'll just
the
cut in there. We've got a
Wainuiomata
nice
Lions.
break here. I think that's through Tara Leota. I might possibly. And if I got it wrong, bag me later. I think it was. Nice little break. And all of a sudden, Wainui have put themselves in a good position on the field. Max calling for the ball here. Face ball out to the edge to Kyla.
And speaking of youth, there's the Wellington Orcas under 18s girls muster on Thursday the 7th of August, 6 o'clock at McEwen Park in Batuni. So any girls that are under 18 or turning 18, you'd like to give Lee a go. Because, you know, obviously we spoke about the pathway for the youth. Get on down to McEwen Park on Thursday.
Oh, that's really cool. We've got some players in here that will be eligible. Our Orcas youth teams have done really well over the last sort of 2 years, both in the female and male space. I think our boys, you know, we've been bridesmaids a few times in finals, but also the girls have come through and won some finals in those spaces. Once again, Akash, such a strong runner. I mean, you know, they just gifted her 10 there. And there's something that you can't do with players as you know, as strong as Acacia when she's got ball in hand. Wainui find themselves grinding out yet again.
Also, just a shout out to Kylie Photography.
Oh yes, she does some great work.
They've been supporting lots of not just the women's space, but in the men's space too.
It's Kitty Grombeck. She's been running hard today. She's always there. Little inside ball to her.
I don't think you can really see on the Valkyrie uniform, but they're actually wearing black bands today. Support one of the young club members, Josiah Whilangai. He passed away during the week.
Oh.
So him and his family support the Porirua Vikings, and his dad coached the women's team in the early 2000s. And Desi helped out at trainings and games as well. So, you know, there'll be a game where the ladies want to come out on top for those to
Yeah, well, when you wear that black band,
yeah.
you know, you're playing for them as well. But yeah, condolences to the whānau.
You can see the numbers out wide
Oh,
there.
another long ball from Kat Wirakohu.
Probably wanted to give that pass a little bit earlier while everybody was on the run.
We've got two down here. One's just getting up in the back of play. Another Valkyrie girls is coming off for a break. She looks like it could be an ankle or knee. And then who's that over in the far? Looks like it might be an old injury. She's already got her knee strapped. This is the downside of the game, eh? When injuries kick in, but you know, it's part and parcel of the game as well. Any full contact sport, you're putting your body on the line. It's just, it's just unfortunate.
And I mean, you can, you know, when you get to our age, you get injured just getting out of bed.
Get fatigued just watching warm up.
Also tomorrow, the under 16 boys and girls grand final at 11 o'clock. It's at Te Whiti Park. Randwick Kingfishers under 16 boys take on the Porirua Vikings. And the girls, coached by Ake Plater,
Yes.
good friend of ours.
Yes.
The Randwick Kingfishers taking on the Wainuiomata Lioness.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a really cool day of footy with the young ones. You know, they're sharp. They're sharp, and they're coached by, as you mentioned, the likes of Ake, who's, you know, no stranger to this game, even at women's level. She's, you know, last couple of years been the Wellington women's coach and also dabbled in the age grades at Orcas level as well. I think with the 16 skills in the past, possibly the 18 skills for nines. So, you know, like, with that kind of experience around the young ones, they're bound to head in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you could be under sixes and Aki will still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, AJ. You know, she applies her same structure regardless of who you are. I'm sure no crying's allowed in their spaces. I actually got down to the junior footy season this year. Usually I don't go. It's too cold and too early, and you know, I like to watch structured football. But one of my nieces decided to jam for the Premier Under 9s for Te Aroha. And yes, I had to be Under 9 supporter this year. I think they had the biggest support group that there was at junior footy. But it was really cool to see players of our era and hearty volunteers of our beautiful game out there coaching, but some of them, like your sister Pegs, I saw her in action one day, and yeah, I think she forgot that it was Under 9s.
Some untidy play there.
Yeah, let's get back to the game. What's happening? Do you feel like fatigue might be kicking in slightly?
I think so.
Taina Puketapu Utanga coming in as second man, getting her down. Sorry, I had to remember she's got a hyphenated name. I was cutting off the married name, and that's, I'll be better. Sorry to Ants.
Melee taking her headgear off now, so Jimmy's business. Oh, there we go.
Break up the middle. I think this is where Valkyrie really start to shine in the back 20 of the game. This is where, you know, it all starts to happen. Who can, keep ball in hand, who can complete their sets, who can make less errors. And look at that. Too easy.
Oh, wow.
We'll have a look at that replay.
Oh, you can already see the numbers on the left side there.
Yeah. They've spotted it. It's just the simple hands. Then a cut out pass to the edge. And who better to be at the receiving end than Hene? She's another one that's been around a while. Only a young buck, but I might have to start calling her a veteran because she's played in a number of grand finals. She's a Wellington Orcas representative, Te Aroha Māori representative, Te Atiawa Māori representative. So she's been around, and she's just a great person. You can have a good time with that one. And just a shout out to all the cultural affiliates that kicks in after the representative season. Obviously, you're at the helm of Hutt Valley Samoa.
Yeah.
And that kicks in. When does that start?
Probably sometime, well, pretty much now, but our More Samoa campaign is around in summer, so it's really nice and hot.
Yeah, cool. So if you're Samoan, and you have to be Samoan,
yes, you have to.
and do you have to live in the Hutt Valley?
Yes, you have to be.
Do you have to live in the Hutt Valley? Anyone interested, make sure they reach out. On the other side of that, the mighty Te Aroha Māori women's wahine will be heading to the Tuakana tournament in Labour weekend. So once again, if you're Māori, a real one too. Not just the pepeha that one of the mates gave you, a real one. Hit us up if you're keen to go and jam at the Tuakana tournament for Aotearoa New Zealand Māori Rugby League.
I can see in the warm-up area there's our Renwick.
Oh, look at them.
Kingfishers.
They're looking sharp. And they're coached by
Dane Harwood. So he's been coaching them for a while there, but also we got one of the Wellington refs, Aaron Nichols, also co-coach.
Oh, okay.
And we have Rachel Liafe and Chrissy Thompson.
Oh, that's celebrity manager.
Yeah.
Rachel Liafe. She even got I think she got voted by NZRL, number one gun manager. I don't know if she's had it multiple times, but she really is in those spaces. She's not only a veteran from the field as a player, she's also managed a number of top-tier teams, just a number of teams. I think at the moment she's got about 3 different assignments going. She's managed at all levels with New Zealand Māori, age grades wise for the kōtiro, and now she's flipped over and taking the 13s tama, with her head coach also being from here, Nui Ririnui, another hearty volunteer of our game.
Absolutely. Rachel's just the boss.
Oh, yeah. We all know what she's like. Stickler for the rules. Everyone should be keeping everyone in line. And obviously you had her daughters this year in your women's side.
I did, Malia and TK.
Yeah, that's really cool. Those two, I'll tell you.
They're
Amazing.
hard workers. I'm pretty sure their mum wants to take the field with them at least once. I was lucky to play with Malia my last year, so
Yeah, really cool.
beautiful player, both of them.
We shot up to Taranaki a few years ago and represented Te Atiawa, and Rachel and Malia got to play together, and myself and La were in that team as well. So, she did all the hard work and we just stood out there and pointed fair hands around, making it look like we were doing something. TK's another one. She's currently contracted to the Sydney Roosters. Played 19s this year and will be going on to represent them again in the Tashkale Cup over there. That's already signed, sealed and delivered. So, she's a player of the future. And once again, in the far corner, let's have a look at that.
Same side. But
They tell me to shush, I'm talking too much. That was through broken play, really.
Yeah.
Sneaky little offload. Acacia strikes again from Valkyrie. She had a look up, she saw it. Nice little floating pass there. Scoring in the corner. Did you see who scored that?
Scrambling defence, that was Jade Pucky.
Oh, Jade Pucky. I remember a few years ago she did the same for us in Randwick. Those three in your frame there, they've got a lot to do with today's success. 16-14 with a kick to come.
Yeah, not much in it, but like we said, Valkyrie love playing this type of footy. Never, they'll just come alive at certain stages, but it really makes all the difference.
Yeah, I think they've got great tempo in terms of playing the game out. They really switch on when they get into their good ball zone, and it's eyes up. And that's what I think they've, one of their strengths, especially having Tony Burgess in there leading the pack. They play the game off what they see, and in those moments, it's just a quick look up, and then they execute off the back of that. So that's been a real strength of theirs. With the other teams having, other clubs usually have quite green teams in the women's grade, first timers, which is awesome, all about jumping into our game and giving it a crack, but you don't quite have that eyes up ability.
Yeah, I think when Tawny was there, she really dictated how things ran on the field. She's really good at that.
Oh, everything, yeah.
And I think Valkyrie are doing really well to try and fill that space that she's left.
Yeah.
Because you sort of have to, you can't really rely on one or two players in your team. Everybody needs to learn how to play eyes up footy.
Yeah. I mean,
not be robotic.
To be fair, when she said she was leaving, I actually thought it was going to leave a huge gap because of the role that she's played, even on the field. Remember the days where she used to point at the gaps, like literally point at the gaps? And then
sometimes I didn't know if she was talking to me or you want me to hit that gap? Okay.
But I think what they've displayed out there, Tawny, if you're listening, you've probably lost your position in this team. Wainui going for a short.
Yeah, not sure about that idea, going short. You do sort of want them to run it out from your green zone and keep them in there.
Yeah, I think if you go short, you've really got to execute that well and understand what you're trying to achieve off the back of it.
Oh, what do we got here? Forward pass.
It's a tough one. Valkyrie won't be happy with that. But, nothing really rattles them once again. I'm sure they'll just go next job.
Have a look. Was it?
Oh, hey, look.
Okay, well, we're not
the one
boss,
out there
though.
in the bright
It's
yellow
La.
number called it, so... Wainui feed from the middle of the park.
looked
Putting
like
the
she was in a
edge.
bit of pain there.
That's it. Oh no, one of the young guns, Kyla Mere. Be the knee. Man, I tell you, our game is just collecting knees like nobody's business in the youth space. Like, I don't recall that many injuries back in the day, unless it was just more like, you know, no one cared about injuries.
Absolutely, no, they're just like the concussions, you know,
Yeah.
much more awareness about concussions as
Yeah,
well in our
yeah.
game. I was just saying to Winnie when I was talking to her, I was like, we must have just played concussed all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just tell me which way we're going.
Yeah. I mean, that was your product of the environment because you had coaches on the sideline just telling you, well, no one cared, basically.
No, because we were pretty much, I'm okay.
Yeah. But these days, I think, yeah, it's a huge emphasis. Like just at the moment, you'll see Dougie King walking out there. You know, we're really lucky to have him here. He's someone that's got qualifications and experience, in particular in the concussion game that no one else has in the country. Yeah, he's of great value. He's on the New Zealand Rugby League Medical Council as well and plays a huge part at that level. And we've got him right here. So, yeah, I feel sorry for him sometimes, always flicking the text, sending...
Yep, I did the same thing too with our girls. What's your hours this week, Doug?
Yes.
Stock.
Yeah.
But yeah, he for the women's grade, he was actually the medic for Tony Panthers, eh?
Yes,
But
he was.
if he was at the game, he would come and see your players if
Yeah.
you needed him to. So, yeah. Although he would affiliate himself with the club, but he was always there for everybody.
Yeah, hard out. I think last week the Tigers defaulted to us and then he just instantly like, I'm going to go over a medic for the ladies, you know, just next task. And it's one of the many traits of a Hati community volunteer, especially with skills like that. And just a big shout out while we're on community volunteers to everyone in our game across the Wellington region and beyond, actually. Obviously, without all that support and hard work on the grind, and usually all our community volunteers are doing all that hard work off an oily rag. You know, not much money comes through our game, and what they're able to achieve and build is nothing short of amazing. Back into the game, first run up. Nice strong one, players are going flying. Quick take from dummy through a cache. Sneaky backhanded offload. Oh, Wainui are here to finish strong. Oh no, there's some hands throwing. The frustration's kicking in.
Okay, this is the moment where you want the force. Go.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
And that Kitty Grombeck's been great. She's been great for the team today. This is really see who keeps their head. Nice run. Great positioning. The Hene on the edge there shot up, so that shut that option off of possibly even going wide. Back to the middle.
Oh, she's over. Good hard up, good defense from Valkyrie there. I think that number from Wainui, is it Kelly?
I think she's, oh, sorry, they've got tape on their jerseys. That's right, Ren did mention that. I think she might be 78. Well done. Let's have a look at that replay. Talk us through it.
No, I did see that. She
Yeah.
did drop that over the line.
Oh,
Good shift though. The replay, you can see Mary Lee up there, centre.
oh, she tried to go for the slam dunk.
There we go, and La was right there in front. Unlucky.
Unlucky. Look good though, but unlucky. I'm sure Mary will be looking to make up for that because it's all about your response after you make an error. You just brush it off and get back to the job at hand. Expecting a good big set of D here. Wainui just need to get up strong and hold them down here because we all know what happens when you let them, creep into their half.
So that was a good set of attack from Wainui. They just need the same energy on defense.
Defense.
Yeah?
Oh.
And they're just letting La know.
Staggered D line here.
Oh, wow.
She's been neat. She's a new player to the game from rugby. Actually, not sure what her name is, but she's had some nice little runs today. I think that might be Nawakatabu. It sounded pretty neat saying that. Could be all wrong though.
Alumisi.
Yeah, she's had some good runs.
Unfortunately, she lost the ball. Yeah, just dropped the ball. Yeah.
We've got another injury in back play here. I think it might be the workhorse Kitty Brombrick. Beck.
That will not be good for Wainui. What's that? They'll be their
Concussion.
third injury for Wainui today. And I've seen that Sherry Burgess hasn't come back on the field. So her ankle injury or knee injury must be pretty serious for her not to come back. Or is she back? No, she's not back, right?
Haven't seen her come back on. I just look out for those legs. Sherry's, yeah, she's got a distinctive look. I can spot her and her sister a mile off. Oh, she's earned the right to come off. She's been an absolute workhorse today for Wainui. Mac taking it into the line, and she had enough time there to have a cup of tea. Good run.
Young one's doing a really good job out there today.
They are. Manai's back from Aussie. She's out there. I mean, that's what I mean. Wainui's got a really cool blend of youth and experience.
There you go, final. You can see Max pointing.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh! Valkyrie tidied that up well. That's where those post-contact meters come if you're only sending two up from the line. I know you just need to bring that energy and try and hold them here. Nice, like that energy. She hit but didn't stick, but still. Hopefully it'll inspire some of her teammates.
Yeah, Wainui giving them too much time to run, too
They
many
are.
meters.
Go, kick cross field. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you let the ball bounce. Wainui are struggling to get back on side. Yeah, I was wondering that. Is that a knock on?
That is absolutely the call.
Valkyrie feed right where they like to be.
Have another look at that.
Yeah. Let it bounce a few too many times, I think. Oh, okay. It's when she regathered. Yeah, well, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drop ball right.
Yeah. But Lars got like binocular eyes. She spotted that a mile off. Who's out? Oh. Gosh. It was a bit messy, but settled by her net.
I think there was a miscommunication about who was picking up that
Yep.
ball.
Miscommunication. Nice solid run. Gonna go short. Oh, too easy. Too easy. Got someone like Kat on the edge, sized up against a half and a centre. It's going to be tough. Just clever.
It was, again, that shift,
Yeah.
That,
Hit the short. Kat, you know, had a bit of show and go, but then realised, oh, actually,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Could have won 2 or 3 players on cap.
yeah. Well done, Valkyrie. We know, they know how to win games. They know how to play in crucial moments. Kind of hate it, but love it. But looking forward to seeing what the Wellington women's team will look like. I mean, there's there's a lot to like, especially out here today. I think quite a number of these players across both teams will probably see selection, well, hopefully. There's also some great stroke power in the other teams that played in the competition this year. So, yeah, exciting to see.
Yeah, I think it's good. And they're playing in the Premiership.
Oh yes,
Yeah, so-
up in the top dog grade. Well, that'll be a big challenge, but hey, you take those opportunities.
Yeah, because back in our day, just 1 grade.
Yeah, well,
Catch
the
the bus
tournament
to
was more a
Auckland.
tournament scene. Hey, it was a tournament. These days, gotten a bit flash, and you get to fly to your games each week.
It's on Sky Sports too.
Oh well, yep, Sky Sports. Hey, more. Maybe if we get fired from Orca's coaching roles, Sky might pick us up after this performance.
Oh,
Yeah. She hasn't quite been on the ball with her kick today. I think last week she did really well, but oh well, it's
and
over.
that game's finished.
Over,
well done
over.
to Porirua Valkyrie taking the grand final 16-14.
I think it was a 20. And once again, the Porirua Valkyrie have shown why they are the top dogs. They're taking their four-peat, the Wellington Women's Representative Final. But yeah, all credit to them. All credit to them, and they're out there celebrating. You don't see them celebrate very often. They're pretty chill, but I think after that was a grind for them,
Yeah.
and I think that's why you're seeing the expressions that you're seeing right now. That wasn't an easy train wreck. That was, they applied themselves really well. All credit to them. They were great.
And well done to the Wainuiomata Lioness.
Absolutely.
Went through the season unbeaten.
Yeah.
And I think they came to play.
Yep, definitely. That was anyone's game out there. I think, great performance. That was really cool to watch. Right, I think we'll wrap this up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think, with that being said, I think the prize giving for the women's final is going to happen very shortly out on the field before the reserve finals kick off. That was a really good final. That's one of the better finals I've seen for a number of years. And obviously we're not going to talk about the other finals, so can't really compare it to anything right now. But for all you viewers that had a watch, I'm sure you enjoyed that game. As we mentioned before, our Wellington women's team will be announced in the next few days, I do believe. And I'm sure you'll see a number of these players that were out there today being named in that squad.
Yeah, so the jobs, club season is now finished, but obviously for some players that job's not over and outdone. So,
No, it's only just starting. It's only just
still
starting.
to go. So.
Yeah. I mean, they'll be going Orcas and then all the other fixtures outside of it. I'm lucky enough to take a squad to the Fiji Nines in the back end of November, and there's a couple of players out here that are coming. It's just made up of players ladies from Wellington across different clubs. And we've got the pleasure of having some of the girls that are off playing at higher levels joining us, but really it's just the time to be able to kick back, enjoy ourselves and play some footy while we're at it.
Who were your standout players for today, Anne?
Oh look, I can't look past the old heads. I thought Mac and Keish and Kat in particular, Keish from Valkyrie, Ormidi, it's just I thought it was those ones that really directed everyone around the park and also kept their cool during those intense moments. But I mean, hey, the young ones, they injected themselves well. I'm sure the older heads appreciated the fresh legs and especially the speed that they've got. But overall, yeah, I'm going to have to say the old heads of the game, because I saw a lot of that out there today.
Yeah.
Their direction and guidance. And yourself?
Yeah, I agree. I think Keish, both Keish.
Yeah, both Keishas.
Is she the one from Valkyrie? She's younger Keish, right?
Yeah. I just call her an old head because she's been around for a while, but yeah, she is only young.
Yeah, but from Wainui, Mick and Keish, they did really well to lead their team. And even having Millie in there.
Yes.
You know, she's not a stranger to grand finals. But they're young ones I'm really impressed with. But for Valkyrie, Kat, and Sherry when she was out there.
Yes.
Real good leadership across the board.
That's what it's called, leadership. Shouldn't have babbled for so long and just said that one word. Yeah, leadership. That's what I saw out there today.
And thank you to everybody for listening to our babbling today.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to everyone here today, big shout out to the rugby league community here in Wellington. Like, it looks awesome out there. Looking forward to getting a feed and signing off and having a bit of a watch moving forward. But next up we have, in the reserve final, we've got...
Ramwick Kingfishers and Upper Hutt Tigers.
Upper Hutt Tigers making a comeback after being dormant for how many years? Really cool to see them out there. I think that's going to be a big one. Reserve final.
Not only did they have the women's comeback, they had the men's as well.
Yes.
Good on them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the women's team, that was the first team they'd had for 25 years. So some of the older ones from the Tigers were really stoked with that to see them back out there.
And then, of course, the main game, the Premiers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, sorry. Yes, the Premier Men's, tune in.
Yeah, Ramwick Kingfishers and Whiti Tera. So hopefully Ram will have a repeat of that last grand final, that 2020.
Yeah, and they went missing until Monday. Tuesday. Yeah, the Mad Mondays will be strong.
The CEO of Wellington Rugby League there announcing the awards for the grand final, women's grand final.
Yes, with some board members down there with them. But yeah, shout out to all our officiators, those ones that are in the bright yellow numbers. And we'll sign it off there. So thank you for tuning in, whānau. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. We'll see you next year.
We get our jobs back.
Well, you're going to do the play of the day's name, mate. Oh, I can't even remember it now. Alamethi.
Thank you, Armando. Teams, if you could just come over in front of the presentation table, please, both teams, and we'll commence the presentations. Our first presentation will ask our President Star Olsen to say a few words. Thank you.
Bye, Andre. I just wanted to thank the crowd for turning out today. If you don't know by now, Wellington Women's Rugby League is on the rise. We give thanks to mana wahine who have come on board as the women's sponsor for this year, and no doubt we'll pick them up again next year with a bit of luck. I just wanted to thank our officials, of course. You know, the old cliche, without them we haven't got a game, and quite rightly so to Lara and her team on the sidelines there. Thanks very much. I know it's a much sought after position when it comes to grand finals, for sure. What a game. Can I just say two sides who went to the finish, and that's what grand finals is all about. Absolutely. The Valkyries have shown what what a class side they are and have been over many years. And just when the opposition thinks they got the edge on them, back they come again. I thought that the Lionesses, there was a chance there for them to kick on, but grand finals is a 80-minute game or a 70-minute game for sure. So congratulations to all the women, and certainly look forward to next year. We can only go from strength to strength with the women's game, so we need to make sure that everyone, even the men folk, when it comes time to look after the kids, look after the kids. It's the women's time. When they go to training, you stay home. Hard luck. When it's time to cook, you cook. Kia ora for that. Thank you very much.
Yes, there we go. The president of the Wellington Rugby League, Star Olsen, just with the presentations. Unfortunately, we're going to have to end the live stream here so we can set up for the reserve grade grand final between the Upper Hutt Tigers and Randwick Kingfishers. Don't go away. Click on the link and join us from the Hutt Recreation Ground live for the Wellington Rugby League Grand Finals Day, proudly brought to you by Huddy Sports.
Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow.